Hey, it's Jerome Jones with Fave Realty, and I'm here with.
Hey, it's your favorite realtor girl, Giovanna Salzana. All
And
right.
today we want to discuss a lot of the things that's going on in the real estate market. We know the news has put out a lot of scary things in regards to interest rates. So today we wanted to have a discussion just to kind of, calm that storm of what's been going on, right?
Right. And I think it's very important to not just only pay attention to the news, but also consult with your realtor. You want to talk about real estate with someone that's doing real estate full time, that's putting out offers, that's helping people getting under contract, and that's experienced, right? So definitely pay attention today.
I agree with that, because the realtors, we're in the market 7 days a week. We're watching what's happening in the market. We know how to negotiate. We know what the sellers are looking for. We know what it takes to actually get these buyers to their goals. And also sellers as well. Even with interest rates that can affect the sale of their property, we have the right strategies in place to advertise and get them top dollar. So I do agree with you when you say, they do need to sit down with the realtor that has the knowledge, has the experience, and that also knows how to adapt to any market condition, right? So now with interest rates, right? Interest rates, I would say they're saying that they're in the top, what, 8%, close to seven and a half percent now.
Yeah, it went
Well, I'll
down
say
already.
this, right? I've been in the market in 2005, right? When interest rates were 13, 14%, and people still had that need to buy a house, right? Because that's real estate. We always need shelter. We always need a place to live. We always need a place to work, right? So real estate is something that's always going to be super, super important to all human beings. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely, definitely. Especially if you want to build with your family, essentially, you want to build equity, you want to build that generational wealth, and, of course, accomplish those home ownership goals, that American dream. That's what we call it, right? That American dream of owning a home and building that equity. So, real estate is always going to be important, especially where we are in New York, right? Wouldn't you agree that the property value in New York is constantly going up? I'm pretty sure since 2005 that the property value has now gone up now that we're in 2023. Has it not?
Absolutely. Actually, I'll tell you a story. In 2020, even though interest rates were relatively low at that time, I had the opportunity to help my brother purchase his first property. He bought the property in Suffolk County, got him an amazing deal. He got the house for under 500,000 in the area that he just loves. Just him and his wife loves beyond, right? Now that same property can appraise for close to $880,000, right? So that's over $300,000 in
300,000.
equity he's actually been able to grow within a 3 year period of time, which I think is phenomenal.
And when you talk about equity, that $300,000 in equity, right? Now, what is something he would be able to do with that?
So equity, what he'll be able to do with that is, which is a great question, Giovanni, right? Because say something comes up, right? I mean, my brother, he has 5 children. Say a kid needs to go to college, right? Or they need funds for something, right? Or they want to put down on another property, or anything of that nature, right? You have equity, which is the liquid in your property to pull from, maybe from through a refinance, where you can use that money to apply it to things in your day-to-day life, right? Maybe you want to do home repairs. Maybe the house has a leaky roof and you want to do that new roof finally, or you want to upgrade your kitchen, right? That equity that you've grown in your process now allows you to pull that money and use that for things that you need in your day-to-day life.
Exactly. And I think I'm happy that we're touching on this because a lot of people don't know these things, right? That they think that renting is just the easiest way to go and that they could never afford home ownership, and they don't understand the benefits that come with home ownership of helping your child, pushing your child through college, or even helping get a vacation home, things of that nature with your student loans. So it's definitely important, of course. And another thing that I kind of want to touch on a bit when we're talking about interest rates, I know a lot of people are thinking about just waiting and just waiting till they go down. I know last year or 2 years ago, interest rates were around 4%, right? And then a lot of people, they said, oh, it's too high, I'm gonna wait. Now we're in a market where interest rates has almost doubled since then, right? And there's a lot of speculation going on. Is it gonna continue to go up? Is it gonna go down? At the end of the day, like you said, we need shelter, right? And we want to accomplish these home ownership goals. So my best advice for somebody out there is you wanna focus on the deal, right? And of course, you have to see what you can afford with your mortgage payment and things of that nature. And if it works for you, let it work for you, right?
I agree.
So,
No, I agree. And listen, again, don't be scared by the interest rates, right? Because
right.
we have to remember, in 2020, during the pandemic, yes, interest rates were 2, 3, 4%, all-time lows, but we also have to remember it used to take close to 2 hours to get inside one property, right? The lines used to be wrapped around the block, right? So now interest rates are a little bit in a normal state, right? What does that mean for a buyer right now in this market, right? That means that the market is less competitive, right? Not saying it's not competitive at all, but it's less competitive. You won't have to wait on a line for an hour just to get inside of a property, right? You won't have to bid close to 100 grand over the asking price just to get, just to get an accepted offer, right? During these times, we have people waiving their inspections, waiving appraisal contingencies, going 100,000 over asking price. Right now is a great sweet spot for the buyers to get in, have maybe slight negotiations, and get the property that they really, really want. This is the time that I feel like they can accomplish that goal.
And also, I think that's perfect for someone that's a first-time home buyer and that may be working with an FHA, and they may not have the funds to put up for over, say the house is at 550, they may not have that additional 50 to 100,000 to get that house where somebody else may. So right now, it's going to be easier for that first-time home buyer to get their foot into the door, essentially.
I agree.
Yes, because it's like you said, it's less competition. Rather than waiting till interest rates go down, then it's going to be so much competition. Like you said, you're going to have to probably bid up to $100,000 over asking prices. And I know a lot of people, that happened during 2020, and a lot of people got frustrated, right? Because you're constantly, every weekend, you're on these lines and you're not getting anywhere. Now is the perfect opportunity to take advantage of the market. People don't see, the good in what's going on right now until later on, where it might be too late by then.
And I agree. So definitely, like you said, it's great to sit down, speak with a realtor that's full time, that's that's in the market, that knows what's going on. There's a lot of different programs that the bank has put out, to make it a lot easier for people to become homeowners and buy properties, whether it is their first or second property. So definitely, tap in with a realtor like myself, Jerome Jones, or Giovanna here. We'll be more than happy to give you the information, guide you through the process, and help you get towards your real estate goals and your needs.
Right. It's your girl, Giovanna Saldana. Make sure you feel free to go ahead and click the link in the bio, set up a free home buyer's consultation.
All right. Again, Jerome Jones, Mr. Jerome Sells Homes, and we can't wait to work with you soon.